Hello there, I'm Cher Johnston, and today, this is not yet my happy place, but I'm hoping that it will be soon. I recorded videos over the last couple days, and then when I was editing, I had no sound. So I was kind of bummed about that. So today, I think what I'm going to do is just, I think I'm going to video in small little snippets and then check and make sure that they're coming through before I record the whole thing, and then just have to trash it. And I'll have to do that project again. I mean, I did a project that's a oh, excuse me, it's a thread storage idea, and I made one, and I need to make more, so I'll do that. But today I'm starting a new project because I saw this thing on Pinterest. You know, we love Pinterest, don't we? And I need to make one. I need to make one. I just need to make one. So it was like a purse, had a hexagon on the bottom, and then 6 pentagons attached to the hexagon. And then on top of the 6 pentagons were, I think, 6 more. I have to go back and look again. Anyway, it said it was this. What I'm doing here now is Sherry Iris posted a video where she said this is how she does slow stitching, and I tried it and I liked it. But what she did is she did running stitch up one side and then down the other. I'm not going to do that because that might be a little bit boring. I'm going to do I don't want to go this way. Yeah, I'm doing a herringbone stitch. And a herringbone stitch, I'm going to go this direction because I'm right-handed. I'm going to go left to right. But your stitches are going to go right to left. So, and I saw this video from Jennifer Clouston, and the recent one that she did, and she said she did this herringbone stitch, and she said she didn't want it to be perfect. She wanted it to be wonky, so she intentionally did them short and long. And I thought, well, that's brilliant, because without a stitch guide and dots and all that, that just takes time. You're not going to get it perfectly perfect. And yeah, you might as well go for wonky. And besides, I'm trying to be a little more wonky in my stitching. I might have to put this needle away. It's a little difficult with this needle because it tells me when my stitch is that length. I wasn't paying attention to it before, but now I am. Anyway, Jennifer Clouston did a thing on Monday, I don't know, earlier this week. She posted a video and she did this. It's from one of her books, and I think I should show you her book. I don't remember which book it was from, but I'll find it because I do have all 4 of them. They are very good books. And I like them. And I did ask her permission, and she said yes, of course. I could show her books and direct you to her website and all that. So, all right. In keeping with the idea that I'm going to check my video and make sure that I have sound. And off for now and get some new thread and maybe some tea. Okay. So there's my herringbone stitch. And now we're just going to come in here and do a, I guess this is a running stitch. Little straight stitches across the, across the herringbone stitch. Editing my video and I realized how often I pause, and I know that I do it, and I know that I talk very slowly. I used to have a boss and it drove him crazy that I talked so slowly and that I pause for long periods of time. I can't help it. Watch a YouTuber who said he talks really fast. I used to have a boss who talked really fast, and I couldn't keep up with her. But what this YouTuber said was that he had to slow his speech down for his videos. Like he can't talk that fast in his videos. And I thought, oh, I appreciate that so much because I can't stand it when somebody talks so fast that I can't keep up with what they're saying, you know? Except in commercials, because you don't really care. You don't really care what they're saying. The other thing that I jibber jabbered about that I ended up deleting those videos is that Rachel Roxbury recently posted this beautiful, she took a photograph of a lady, it's from one of her kits, and she did some thread painting on a different fabric, sort of around the image. And I was watching it and I was like, how in the world did I miss this? Well, I don't watch all of her videos. She did it on a whatever Wednesday. And I just didn't realize that she had other sort of slow stitch videos during the week. I know she does a lot of junk journals and that kind of thing. Anyway, but my thought was, I have a photograph of my mother when she was a teenager, and she was just beautiful. And I scanned it, and I want to print it on some fabric and see if I could do a similar thing. I don't think I will do the thread painting because I'm not real good at it. I don't have any my thing is over there. I hope I'm on screen. I don't have any blah blah blah. I don't have any see the pause because I can't think of the word. It's like yarn. Wool. She thread paints with wool. And yeah. So I think what I'm going to do, I think this might be a series of videos because there's no way I can make 6, actually it's either 11 or 12 pentagons in one video. And I'm gonna, when I attach them together, I'm gonna do some crazy crazy quilt stitch. That's what this is. And I want to do those. I did a bag. This is from a Jennifer Clouston video. It's not in one of her books, but she did a bunch of hexes and stitched them into a bag. And so I did, a lot of these are from her book. And I might do on this one up here, maybe we'll do a, oh, I forgot how much I like this bag. I love this bag. I just love it. Maybe we'll do one of these. This is a picot. I think it's called a picot flower. Anyway, I need more thread and I'll be back. Okay, I got some silk ribbon and I think it's supposed to be 7mm, but this part looks thinner than 7mm. We're going to try it anyway. So I have a number 22 chenille needle, and I'm gonna thread the needle and then pierce the end and attach it like that. Then I'm going to go through the end here, make a little knot, make a little knot. Then I'm going to put these let's just start over here because I know I want them here. This fabric is linen, which is really nice to stitch on because it has a nice open weave. And I forget what she called this rose, but I'm going to do a colonial knot, and then I'm going to do a running stitch in this thread up to the base. Then I'm going to go back down. I'm going to tighten that knot. Ho ho ho! Ta-da! Yeah, I've done these before and they didn't work out very well. I think I was not going back far enough. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stitch into this seam. I don't want to go all the way through the other side. And I'm just going to park that there. And stitch it down with some thread later. And that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm not crazy about this color, but it's the only 7mm ribbon that I have right now. I ordered some. I'm getting some white. I want to try some I want to try and dye it with my Inktense pencils because I've seen that done and it looks pretty cool. So I'm only about, what is this, 2 inches? Let's just see. And you know, I bet she said, I always have a ruler here. I think she said in her book to go about 2 inches. And yeah, that's 2 inches. I was thinking 2 inches. That's more like 3. Okay, sip my tea. Okay. So for a colonial knot, you go back this way and then this way. Is that right? Oh God, no, I can't remember. Yeah. And I'm going to go about 2 inches away and do this running stitch. And I'm going to go back and forth. I don't know if you can see. I'm going kind of back and forth to the left side, then to the right. And then when I go back down, I want to make sure that I'm not piercing. See what I did there? I don't want to pierce the ribbon in the back. All right, and then pull through. Oh my gosh, just look at that. That one didn't come out as nice. Oh, I forgot to tighten my knot before I I'm going to leave that there for right now because, I don't know, just because. Just because. All right. Now, I don't think this is wide enough. So, oh, that's pretty. All right. I'm only going to use about this much. They say that you don't thread more than 12 to 18 inches. I don't know if this looks more like 8 inches to me, but it's already, well, I guess that's just up there. It starts looking a little frayed. You know, it gets, as the needle passes through the fabric in itself, it gets a little frayed. Not like frayed like a fraidy cat, although it might be. No, help me. All right. 2 inches. This one might be a little more yellowish. Colonial knot. Then running stitch, back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth. And then I want to make sure that I don't pierce the ribbon in the back. And I'm going to hold it and pull my knot. Yeah, see, that's what I didn't do last time. I didn't pull my knot tight. And this is a little, part of it is that it's a little warm here and my hands are just a little bit sweaty. So I have this thing. This is a piece of rubber gloves. And I keep that in my thing there to pull. There we go. Oh yeah, that one looks nice. That looks nice. Sometimes I like to turn them around and make them lay better. But I'll do that later with thread. Now I'm going to go in the back here. Because I have to go in with some thread. Excuse me. I have to go in with some thread later and secure the tails. All right. I hope this is long enough for another little rosette thingy dealy. Colonial knot. And I want to make sure that I'm far enough away. And I think with that one, I may have gone too much down the center. So I'm going to go from one side to the other. I don't know if you can see. That one was right at the edge. One side to the other, back and forth. Go to the back, make sure I'm not piercing that. And then I'm going to hold it here and tighten my knot just a bit. And grab my rubber glove. Oh, there we go. Wiener, wiener, chicken dinner. All right. I'm gonna do some of these off camera, and I'll come back to do the rest because we're gonna do some stuff on this side. I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna redo. I tore that one out and redid it, and I like it better. I took out this one too because I want to do it again. I have a number 24 needle, and again, my colonial knot. Now with this one, I went way to the side, like I went right off the edge. I don't want to do that this time. I want to go close to the edge, and then one that's more in the middle, and then just back and forth. I like it better than the ones that I did that were just all in the middle. Oh, I almost forgot to tighten my knot. And then let's see if, nope, I still can't. Ho, ho, ho. Isn't it pretty? It is so pretty. I like these a lot. Like it a lot. All right. Now I'm going to just park this thread over here. Then I'm going to get a needle and some thread and just tack those down, and then I'll get more thread and I'll be back. Okay, I just realized that I usually show you the colors that I'm using. This blue is an Aurifil number 12 cotton. I don't remember the name of the color. And what I have here in my needle is from Color Streams Tuscan Olive. It's 12 stranded cotton. I have 3 strands. And this, I don't remember the name of this color, but it's a 7mm, and I got it from Jennifer Clouston. She has a what do you call it? A starter pack, which I got, and I thought it was just lovely. So I'm gonna put in some blah 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 detached chain little leaves, and they're gonna be sort of scattered. That one's probably a little big. Let's go underneath this flower. And I was for quite a while. I was not feeling very well. I was really having a hard time. And I think it might be could be that I wasn't drinking enough water and I needed electrolytes. When I was younger, well, not even younger, I used to go outside. I don't go outside much anymore. But when you go outside, you realize how warm it is and you sweat and you go, "Oh, I need some electrolytes." I don't get out much anymore. Um, but you still need electrolytes. You know what I mean? I don't know if I like this color with this color. It's a little bit bright. But you know what? I don't care. I think it's just fine. But anyways, I made some chicken soup. And, you don't think to have chicken soup when it's warm outside. But the kid's dad brought them with chicken soup, and I tasted it. He makes some killer chicken soup. I asked him for the recipe. And then I realized that he put about a lot of stuff in it that I didn't really like. And then I went, you know what? I don't need a recipe. I can put in it whatever I want. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Look at this mess. Look at this knotted mess that I have here. So in mine, I put zucchini and cauliflower and spinach, and of course, celery and carrots and garlic. And first time I made it, I didn't put enough chicken in it. And then the next time I made it, I bought a lot of chicken. Dang it. There we go. I think I'm good now. Yeah. All right. What is happening here now? Sometimes I've noticed that happens because look at this mess. Look at that mess. Let's tame that mess. Now let's try it again. I have a nice breeze coming in from my window right now, but it's still hot. But I had lots of water and electrolytes. I haven't finished drinking my tea, but I think tea tends to dehydrate the body. So maybe I don't need to finish it. Those are nice little leaves, aren't they? The color Actually, at first I thought the color wasn't right, but I like it. It's a little bit bright. It's a little bit bright and cheery. All right. Oops. Don't want to pierce that ribbon. And then let's do one down this way. And then one up this direction. And then, you know what I think I want to do? I think I'm going to either do some blah, 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 some colonial knots with this green, or some beads, or no, you know what? I'm going to wait because I don't want these too decorated, because I'm going to sew together some hexagons. So I think pentagons. So I think I want just one seam in each. Then when I sew them together, I can do more crazy quilt stitches. So I guess that's my video for today. Thanks for watching. I'll leave links in the description to Jennifer Clouston's YouTube page and her website. And I didn't show you any of her books, but you know what? I looked for this stitch. I couldn't find it. But next time I'll show you a book. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.